Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new unit for you guys that was sent to me from Beauty Forever Hair. This is their Vpart unit in 16-inch body weight. So if you haven't heard about a Vpart, I am freaking in love with them. It's pretty much an updated U-part. You just don't have to leave out that much hair. Like, your leave out is super minimal. I really tried my best to love U-parts, but I always felt like they were just too big for my head. That, and I had to leave out a lot of my natural hair, and I just didn't like that. So this is definitely an ideal wig for those who don't want to deal with lace fronts, who don't want to deal with any kind of lace, adhesives, glue, spray, all that kind of stuff. Because honestly, lace front wigs take a lot of time, and they take a lot of practice for you to really get them down and, you know, make them look as natural as possible. And some of y'all just don't want to do that. There are days where I don't want to do that. Also, if you are suffering from any kind of hairline damage, if your edges are thinning or something along those lines, and you just need a break from other protective styles like wigs, this is a really great option for you. Basically like a sew-in, but in half the time, you guys. I chose something a little bit shorter to give it even more of a natural vibe, especially for the holidays coming up. If you're about to be with your family, I know last year a lot of us didn't get to be with our family, so maybe this year you don't want to deal with your aunties, uncles, whoever is talking about all your weave down your back and all that kind of stuff. This is a little bit more on the more natural side. If you don't want to deal with all the chatter and, you know, the gossip and all that kind of stuff, people trying to come at you sideways about your hair, this gives you definitely a more natural look. I will say, make sure your hair is flat as possible underneath this unit, because it's not so long and it's not super thick. You need it as flat as possible. I did not make it as flat as possible, and I feel like you can see a big old hump right here. And I thought I was gonna, yeah, no, I gotta fix that. Don't be like me. Do as I say and not as I do. Before we get into this tutorial, if you have not subscribed, give me a like for this video. Do both of those things right now. I'll wait. Okay, I've waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, you guys, so the biggest difference I want to show you with this Vpart is going to be this section right here. It's just a lot flatter, not as bulky as your standard U-part. I did my best to try and show you how flat it is, and it does come with your standard clips, combs, whatever you would like to call them, to make sure your wig is secured. So here I'm going in and I'm taking out my leave out. The rest of my hair is just pulled back. It's been like this for days now, but I'm taking a very small amount compared to a U-part, which is what I was telling you guys earlier. And here I'm just going to lay my edges. Now you can actually take out some of your hairline here if you want to, if you're concerned about, you know, the wind blowing and whatnot. Me, I was not concerned about that. Didn't even really care, because I think it looks just fine without having any of my hairline out around the perimeter. And of course, I just wanted to, you know, just have as much of my natural hair pulled back and not have to deal with it as much as possible. And as far as the gel I'm using, it's the gummy gel, and then of course I paired it a little bit on top right here using my Blue Lagoon. This just kind of holds it in place. Be careful, like I always tell you guys with the Blue Lagoon jam, it's really great to really, you know, just get your edges to stay in place for hours on hours, but you just don't want to use too much because it can be drying. So after I've laid my edges, just gonna pull out my Vpart and pop this on. You wanna open up all the clips. It does have side, like a side comb as well, 2 of them that go kind of by the ear, but you're just gonna place these right along the edge of where I'm placing them, like where your part is gonna be at, so that you have enough hair to cover it. Like I said, this Vpart is really flat at the top, and so you don't need a lot of leave out again. And the transition is pretty good as well. I probably could have left out the little bit more hair, like not by much, just a tiny bit more, but all in all, I think it ended up working for what I was doing in this easy day that I had. So after I've secured it, you just want to make sure you snap those clips back down, you guys. So once you open them, secure them, snap them down, and then you're good to go with styling. And from here, I'm just gonna lightly flat iron this hair out, because because it is a little bit on the thinner side and shorter side, I didn't want to really like go in and really make it super thin and like really straighten it too much, because I wanted to put some wand curls in it. But I straightened it just a bit just to clean up the ends, which is what I'm doing right here. I just find doing this just makes it curl better, just like it would your natural hair when your ends are cleaned up a little bit. And then I'm going in and using my BioSilk serum, which helps to protect my natural hair from heat. And then I'm gonna pull out the same flat iron I was using, which is my Croc flat iron, and use my rat tail comb and just quickly do the chase method here and get it all nice and straight. And after I've done that, just gonna add a few like curls. I just really wanted like a slight wave to this hair, no like tight curls or anything like that. Just adding a little bit of something so it's not so straight and flat and a little boring, if I might add. So just using this is the Bionic, I believe, wand curl. I always say it wrong, but I think that's what it is, my wand curler. I picked mine up on Ulta. I will link it down below. I love this wand curler. When you do it right, the curls come out so pretty, and it does have different heat settings on it as well. And then just taking my BioSilk Silk Therapy shine spray and spraying that all over my head just for a little bit of extra shine. And then I did have a couple flyaways, so I'm just gonna use my wax stick in a second and just rub it on my hands first and then apply it to my hair so it's not too sticky or anything like that. And that kind of tamed my flyaway. So that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful. I think you guys would like this unit as well. Of course, I'll put all the information down below in the description box for you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.